Hi, today I want to share 3 tips that can help you to improve your sales process. The first one is deal with the fear of rejection. Sometimes you know that you need to go and talk to customers. Maybe it might be on the phone or you need to go door to door or talk to them in person. There is something that it's normal in a sales process to be afraid of rejection. What if the customer is not interested? What if they say no? And rejection, to be honest, it just doesn't feel nice. So I'm going to give you one tactic you can use to deal with this fear of rejection. Set a goal. A good number is 100. Give yourself a target of talking to 100 people. And when you are trying to reach this target of 100 people, don't worry about whether they are going to say yes or whether they are going to say no, whether they'll be interested or not interested, whether they'll buy or not buy. You are doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for the customer. You are training yourself to deal with rejection without feeling bad about it. At the end of these 100 calls, you'll be able to identify those who are really interested, and you also have become more used to people saying no to you without you feeling bad about it. So that's the first one. Learn to deal with rejection. Learn to deal with fear of rejection. The second tip, ask questions. You know, sometimes when I'm looking for a service, I use a lot of freelance services. For example, recently I was trying to get someone to do some graphics for me. When I say I'm looking for someone who can do graphics design, immediately they tell me, no, I can do this for you. I do this, I. Avoid that. Avoid talking so much about yourself. In the beginning, focus on the client. Ask them questions. What is it exactly you're trying to accomplish? You're trying to establish how your product or your service can meet the customer's needs. You need to identify why exactly they need that, how it's going to benefit them. So that's the second one. Ask questions in order to establish the customer's need. Number 3, this is also important. Try to figure out what doubt or fear can hold back your customer from buying. Every time a customer is interested in something, there's something that might hold them back. They could be afraid of something, they might have some doubts, they might have some questions, which they will not tell you directly. But as a good salesperson, you should be able to identify this doubt or fear or something that will prevent them from buying, so that you can be able to address it up front. So these are the 3 tips I wanted to share with you to improve your selling. The first one is deal with your own fear of rejection. Number 2, ask questions so that you can really understand the customer's needs and how they can benefit from what you're offering before you rush into explaining your offer. And lastly, try to figure out something that can hold them back so that you can address it up front. So I hope these 3 tips can help you to be a better salesperson, because business is about selling. You can do everything else well. If you're not selling, your business is going to struggle.